HRN.
What's good, YouTube? Stride Seeker back at it again with another video, man. And today, man, really, I just want to talk about what's to come and how the media is trying to play people. So, as you know, you got this whole police brutality thing, Black Lives Matter movement. And they're using this to get people to vote for the Democrats. And believe it or not, the Democrats are the ones who want to control us more so than the Republicans. They're both bad. But as far as the Democrats go, they want a bigger government. They want to track everything you do. They want to see everything you are doing. They basically don't want you with any privacy. They want to big brother us. And so, and first off, as far as voting, like, bro, if you don't have political knowledge and you're just voting based off your emotions, don't vote, bro. Y'all, most of these people are literally voting Democrat because they hate Donald Trump. No political knowledge. And they say the worst thing you can do is not vote because then Donald Trump is going to win again. My nigga, the shit doesn't matter. At the end of the day, like, I know it sounds cliche, but politics literally does not matter. It's a game to manipulate people's mind. It's a game just to divide people. If I were to come out on camera right now and say I'm voting for Donald Trump, which I'm not voting for shit. But if I were to come out and say that, the whole black population would want to kill me. That should go to show you what they're trying to do. No one has political knowledge, but I'm wrong if I vote this or vote that. No one is voting for politics for political reasons. It's all emotions. It's all emotions. You're voting for somebody because another person makes you feel some type of way. That's where we have got to in this country. But anyway, aside from that, so what they're going to do, they're using this police brutality, this Black Lives Matter movement they're using it as a way to defund the police. No, let me break this down. Here in a couple of weeks or within a couple of months, I don't know when all of this stuff is going to take place. I just know it's coming. I'm certain it's coming. They're going to announce a global food shortage. I know if y'all go to the grocery store right now, you will start to notice how some of the shelves are starting to look empty. You will notice this if you start paying attention to stuff with your third eye. But there's going to be a global food shortage. And like I said in previous videos, you don't know how people are going to act when they get hungry. You don't. There's going to be a global food shortage. And then on top of that, watch what I tell you. As soon as this global food shortage takes place, as soon as it starts to get embedded in people's head that we are running out of food, we have enough food on earth to feed the whole world 5 times over, bro. But they're going to announce this, you feel me? They're going to announce a global food shortage, and then on top of that, the defund the police. See, this is where the Black Lives Matter comes. People are screaming, defund the police, defund the police, defund the police. So what they're going to do is, as this global food shortage is taking place, as it's getting set in stone, they're going to announce that they have defunded the police. So let me ask y'all something. When people have nothing to eat, there's no food, or people don't know where to get food, and people are starting to act chaotic due to their hunger, and there aren't going to be any law enforcement to help us, then what? This is what they are planning. They're shoving the Black Lives Matter stuff down our throat. Just so y'all know, Black Lives Matter was created by a white supremacist, a white elite. Someone who hates black people established the Black Lives Matter movement. Anyway, they're going to use that movement. So, vote, vote, vote. Get Trump out of office. Vote, vote, vote. Blah, blah, blah. Vote. Because police are killing people, we need to get Trump out of office. And then on top of that, once that takes place, vote, defund the police, then they're going to announce a global food shortage. The police will be defunded, and there will be a staged global food crisis. And then that's going to cause people to act out of whack. This is why I say now is the time to be on your spiritual game and be on your mental game. Because it's about to get real, bro. It's really about to be us versus us. And with me saying that, us versus us, that I thought about it. The NBA came back at this specific time to keep us distracted. And on top of that, they're the ones pushing the Black Lives Matter movement. Now, I know most people's intention behind pushing Black Lives Matter is not what they're actually doing it for. I understand that. You probably don't know. You probably didn't know a white supremacist dude made Black Lives Matter. And it's probably not your intention to support it for the reasons they're pushing it. But all I'm saying is this is what their intentions are. You feel me? And they started the NBA back up at this specific time to keep us distracted. And notice how it's funny how the Western Conference Finals, just hear me out, is going to be LA versus LA. The Clippers versus Lakers. That symbolizes us versus us. It's literally going to, this is why they have purge election day. Come on, bro. The election is coming up. And their whole objective is to get me and you to turn on each other due to all the things that are going on to this world, in this world. That is their whole objective. Their plan is, okay, we want to tear people's spirit. We want to keep constantly showing black deaths. You see what they did with the Black Panther, Kobe. Let's destroy people's spirits. Let's get them on edge. Let's get them to vote really for our shit so they can defund the police. And then once the police are defunded, they really won't have anybody to protect them. And then we're going to announce a global food shortage. Imagine the whole world thinks we're on a global food shortage, and then there's no police for us to call if there's an emergency. What do you think is going to be going through people's heads, bro? This is what this whole shit was about. This is what all of this is about. All of this stuff and all of these people, like LeBron James, I'm going to keep it true with y'all. He's the worst one of them all. This nigga wore a shirt that said vote or die. So, vote or die? So take place in the same system, the same corrupt system that enslaved us, or die. You have to be spiritually connected or spiritually elevated to understand where I'm coming from or what I'm talking about. You have to have some type of spiritual. You can't look at what I'm saying through. You got to understand this on a spiritual level. Stop believing what you see and what you hear for once, and just really try to feel and understand where I'm coming from. Not listen to what you are being told, not listen to what you are being shown, but feel. How is it resonating with you? Feel what I am saying. You see what I'm saying? We got to learn to stop ignoring how we feel. We literally pay attention to what we see and what we hear, but we ignore how we feel. We're literally programmed to ignore ourselves. Don't listen to yourself. Pay attention to how you feel when I say these things. Stop paying attention to what the media is telling you and showing you. They're lying. They're lying. So I'm going to run through this one more time. This whole Black Lives Matter situation was established to move to the agenda to defund the police. And as they defund the police, which they are doing now, or in the process of trying to do, they are going to announce a global food crisis. So now you have a global food crisis. People are hungry. People don't know where to get their food. And then on top of that, you have a whole bunch of people, hungry people running around, and now you don't even have protection from the law enforcement, even though they never were here to protect you. The police was established to protect large corporations in the 1800s. So They really were never here to protect us to start with. But people don't know that. People don't know these things. People believe what the media tells them, and there are literally people on this earth, y'all, who believe what the TV tell them. And if the TV doesn't say it, they don't think it. If school doesn't say it, they are literally stuck in a box, literally. If it is not shown on TV or if it is not talked about amongst the majority, they won't even try to fix their mind to think of the possibilities, bro. They're limited. Their thinking is limited, so therefore their whole life is limited. And I'm not, like I said, not here to attack anybody. I just state the facts. But all I'm saying to you is this whole Black Lives Matter movement was generated to defund the police. And now we're about to go vote for the same niggas that want us to defund the police. So their whole objective basically is to get us to purge against one another. They want us to go against each other. And that's what the NBA is symbolizing right now. Literally, people going against each other. The NBA, the Clippers and the Lakers, LA versus LA. LA is where everything happens damn near. It's symbolism for me versus you. They're literally trying to get it to a point to where it's me versus a purge. A purge. If there's no law enforcement, if everybody's walking around hungry, what do you think that's what they want? And that's why I'm saying now is the time for us to bind together. Because right now what they are trying to do is get inside of your head so me and you can go against each other while they sit up there and watch. That's what they want. Their time is up. At this point now, all they're doing is doing media manipulation to see who falls for it and who doesn't. That's the point we're at right now. And I'm here to tell you that it's all in your head, bro. Be strong mentally, be strong spiritually, bro. At this point in time, they're going to announce a food crisis. And in the midst of announcing the food crisis, they're going to say they defunded the police due to this Black Lives Matter situation. You go to the grocery store right now, you will start to notice that some of these shelves are starting to become empty. So there's going to be hungry people, and then there's going to be then they're trying to defund the police. Then in the NBA, you literally have the NBA was put at this specific time. It restarted at this specific time to keep us distracted. And notice how the two teams that people are most anticipated to see each other are the Clippers versus Lakers, LA versus LA. They want us to compete against each other. It is symbolism for us competing against each other. That's what that series, that's what those games are. Is symbolism for us competing against each other. They are trying to program our mind. Like I said, the subconscious mind speaks 3 languages: repetition, trauma, symbolism. LA versus LA is symbolizing me versus you. And when there's no police out here to protect us, when people think that there's no food out here for us to eat, then in people's head it's going to be, how am I going to survive? Survival. Me versus you. This is what they want. This is why they came out with these purge election day. Come on, bro. And the election's right around the corner. Come on, bro. They were trying to prepare you mentally for it without you even knowing. It's called pre-productive programming. It's programming, damn it. It's programming. They try to program you with those purge movies in the past to get you ready for what they're trying to hit us with. Am I saying this is going to work? I don't know. But this is what they are trying to do. These are the intentions behind these movements, like Black Lives Matter, like the food crisis. In essence, it's all to get you ready for what's to come at the end of this year, bro. December 21st. This is what it all is all for. They know what humans possess, and they know what is about to come at the end of this year. That's going to reawaken our supernatural abilities. And so now what they're trying to do is trying to get you to take out your loved ones, to go against one another, so we don't reach that potential, so we don't reach that phase. But I'm here to tell you it's not going to work. It starts with us, though. But with that being said, man, y'all stay blessed, y'all stay beautiful. Educate yourself before it's too late. You feel me? Stride Seeker signing out.